Hello, everyone. So today I was thinking, I remembered a time I lived in another part of the country, and I was driving to work one morning, and I remember feeling so overwhelmed, so bogged down with a lot of thoughts and problems, issues, money problems here, family issues there, something I needed to deal with, pressures at work, and all kinds of things. And I remember pulling up to this traffic light at this intersection close to my house. And I remember sitting there and I just glanced over while I waited for the light to turn green, and I saw a bunch of people at newsstands commenting on the topics in the news and probably the sports and all of that. And they were laughing so hard and so vibrant and full of energy. Their arguments were so loud I could hear them through the glass. And they're just cutting up and playing with each other and pulling on each other and slapping each other on the back. And they were having a great time. I remember looking at them in that moment, and I remember looking at these people who socioeconomically were probably not at the same level that I was. And here they were having this moment, sharing this moment of unbridled joy. I mean, I'm talking pure, unadulterated joy. And they were having a great time. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, I'm miserable. Financially, economically, I'm probably doing so much better than these people are. And I don't remember the last time I had that much joy. I couldn't remember the last time I was that happy. I couldn't remember at all for just one moment where I had a glimmer of anything close to what they were experiencing in that moment. And I realized that I had achieved some level of success and things were getting better in my life and things had been improving and I was, elevating myself and my plans were coming together, but I was bogged down with so much pressure, so much turbulence, so much issue, so much problem. And I hadn't experienced joy in a long time, no genuine, untethered happiness. And here I was looking at these people who seemingly had nothing, and they had everything in that moment that I desired. And it came to me in that moment that the things I was chasing to give me happiness would not give me happiness, because happiness is not dependent on things. There are some things that you may get that give you moments of joy, that give you moments of satisfaction until the next thing that you want, and until the next thing that you need, or until the next problem comes because of your new status, or until the next issue comes or the next challenge, and then all of a sudden happiness gone, joy gone. All you have are problems that you need to solve so that you can move on to the next level, because you think that that next level is going to give you joy. And so I took a lesson from that, and I became intentional about finding my joy or happiness irrespective of the things around me. And it was a challenge. You don't realize how much you've tied your joy or your happiness to the things that happen to you, or the things that you achieve, or the material things that you have available to you, or the people in your circle, or the people supporting you, or the people following you, or liking you, or whatever. It's all tied to things that fade, that are temporal. If you get to a point inside where you can find moments where you can be happy irrespective, then it doesn't matter what you have. I remember being in my lowest points and also being happy. Economically, financially, whatever, friends were not there. Nothing was there. Nothing was working. But I was happy. I was able to sit and laugh. I was able to watch a little comedy show and have the time of my life, because I became intentional about my happiness. And I found that since I started doing that, I am more happy more of the time. And my happiness is not tied to the things that I do, the things I achieve, the people that like me or don't like me, the job that I get or don't get, or anything for that matter. My happiness is more deep than that. It's deeply rooted than that. I'm not in a state of more money, more problems. I'm in a state of perpetual happiness now. And yeah, there are moments when you have your down days and moments when you have your off days. But the point is this, that those moments are fewer than the moments where I'm happy and at peace and at joy. And so I just wanted to share that story with you and to encourage you today to look at your life and look at the things that you've tied your happiness to, and realize that those things are fleeting. They will disappear. There will be moments when they're not there. There'll be times when they're not available. What happens to your happiness then? It's more sustainable if you can find the joy and the happiness already within you that you just don't pay attention to because you've chosen to tether it to other things. So be happy. It's not as hard as you think. It's not easy in the initial stages, but it's not impossible. Look at yourself and try to find those moments within you that give you joy, and then replicate them as often and as often and as often as you can until you're genuinely, perpetually happy and you have few moments of dissatisfaction that come up in your life. Anyway, that's just my thought for today. I hope you found that inspiring. Have a great day, have a great week, have a great month, and as always, be inspired.